Okay, so I'm live. Hello again, YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today I am actually talking about a situation that ended up happening, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was in Georgia. Okay, let me turn this down. I just had to make sure my sound was working good. Okay, so situation ended up happening in Georgia. And I know I only have one person. Make sure you tap the like, and I'm sure it'll sort of Okay, okay, look at this. Oh my god. That girl was actually standing. Hold on, let me finish. Look at this girl. This girl is actually standing on top. She jumped behind the counter where they have all the food at, and she jumped up on the counter. And I'm like, wow, really? Okay, let me show you this news clipping. And I think this is coming from out of, okay, hold on. Okay, this is coming from out of CBS 46. So I'm guessing this was just dropped some hours ago, and it's CBS 46. So this is fair use. This is fair use of Section 107. What is it? Section 107 and all of that. Okay, so check this out.
A shocking racist video going viral tonight and putting the spotlight on two local teenagers. The video sparked outrage on Twitter after it was initially posted on the app TikTok. CBS 26's Tracy Bragg spoke to students about this disturbing video. It's a growing social media trend where you take water and pour it into a bucket to visually show the recipe to create something. In a video released last night, the normally innocent and uplifting challenge was used to promote hate. Today we're making.
Okay, so what she said was today we're making the N word with an S at the end. Okay, so here we go.
Somebody make a video like this just for like entertainment purposes. Today I caught up with Carrollton High School student athlete Juan Nieves and a few of his teammates. The racist video two of their classmates made. Next we have Don't Have a Dad. A dad? Yeah. Yeah. Was on everyone's mind. Welcome for all folks.
Don't have a dad. Oh my god.
Just like that. Next we have people, specifically whites. Yeah, they do that. In the racist viral TikTok video, the two students used derogatory ingredients. Next one is make good choices. Let's see. There's nothing there. Terrell knows both students in the video. They would not know what time it is. That was a complete surprise to everybody. After the video was released, Carrollton High School's principal launched an investigation. In a statement, he said, even if the offending incident happened after school hours, it doesn't alleviate the students' responsibility to uphold a high standard of behavior. Carrollton City Schools Superintendent Dr. Mark Albertus said he, quote, was deeply disturbed by the overt racist tone of the TikTok video. The district expelled both students by 3 p.m. Friday. That was the best way to handle it, in my opinion. Both students I spoke to today tell me the racist views portrayed in that TikTok video are not shared by the majority of the students here at Carrollton High School. Reporting in Carrollton, I'm Tracy Bragg, CBS 46.
Thank you, CBS 46. All right, so that's basically the breakdown. So the little skit they did is something that's going viral. You add the ingredients to mix up some. So that's how they said that's how a black person is made. I'm gonna find the video that I posted. I'm gonna put it down in the description box. Let me see. All right, looks like I've been live now for about 19 minutes. Okay, I have yeah, I showed you that. I showed you that. Okay, so this is what I wanted to discuss when it comes to the N word. When it comes to the N word, everybody know the N word was introduced to us when we were in captivity. Um, once they came and kind of captured us, put us in slavery, they did refer to us as the N word, and it was used as a derogatory reference to people of color. Okay, so moving on up to on into say 70s, 80s, and all of this. We went through civil rights movement. where it was considered a derogatory thing. But once people started rapping, like in the 80s, mostly the late 80s on through the 90s, the I believe the rappers kind of introduced the N word. They like reintroduced us to the N word, and they actually made it where it was used as a term of endearment. So that's where that comes in at, as far as the N word goes nowadays. And I mean, sometimes I've been around non black people that mostly hang around a lot of black people. And I've been around non-black people that use that word. But it was it was like in a sense where we made them feel like it was okay for them to use it as long as they said the N word in a certain manner where I guess it didn't sound disrespectful. As long as they said it, I guess in the cool urban hip hop way, it was like cool for them to say it. But, rap made it comfortable for them to say it. But I ended up looking up like the actual term in the definition of the word, the N word. And this is a search spelling that I came up with, and it's the N word, but it's spelled Negus. And it is like a title that Ethiopians used to refer to people that were of like royal bloodline. That word was used to refer to people that were in a higher status and considered to be royalty. So the way that they used the word, they did spell it different, but it was actually pronounced the exact same way. NDUS, it's like the same thing. And so when it comes to royalty, that's like you having a certain upper status in a certain bloodline that people considered was good. So I think when it comes to that, I have actually heard somebody say that. And then when I looked it up, and it actually ended up saying, it's a word that was used in Ethiopia to refer to like kings and queens. So I'm like, yeah, kings and queens are connected with the status of royalty. And I just think maybe that is what it means. And we were just taught that it was just something bad. But I don't want to be referred to as that. I don't know about you guys. But I just think when it comes to using that word was put out here to actually capture us and have like mind control of us, to have some kind of control of us. Before a person can control how you move, control how you act, control how you raise your kids and all of that. They have to get control of your mind first because whatever comes into the mind, the body will follow. And whatever you take in from the mind, the body will follow. And it will, you will teach your children the same thing. Their children will teach their children the same thing. And it'll be a whole cycle of the same thing. So I would never just say we should take that word and turn it into something good, but I think it's just a word that we're just going to have to condition out of our vocabulary. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it actually, we could actually use it in a good way as far as the royalty and the kings and the queen kind of thing go? Do you think we could use it as a term of something good? I was trying to look in here to pull up the definition because I did screenshot it. 'Cause when I read it, I was like, wow. Okay, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna here. Hold on, let me see. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you see it says the title has subsequently been used as to translate words. Hold up. To translate words of like a empire or biblical and other literature. Words to refer to as a king. It says that at the bottom. So I'm gonna let you take a look at that. You see where it says king, and that's the word that's spelled Negus. So that's how they define it. So I think that was pretty interesting because I actually didn't know that myself. But do you guys think it's something that we just need to get rid of? Um, and another thing too, out public, I know sometimes we're so conditioned, we're so used to saying that word. When it comes to us being out in public around other non-black people, do you think it's just a thing that we need to watch what we say around other people that are not us, as far as saying that word? Because how can you just say it, and sometimes we'll get upset with them and call them that, or be real happy and be like, "Hey, what's up, N word?" I don't know. Maybe it's just something that we probably need to kind of get out of our vocabulary. Just practice. Sometimes you just gotta practice to wean yourself away from something. But sometimes when you're so used to doing it, it time be a little difficult. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think nothing's gonna change? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like a lot of time we've been doing the same thing for so long. We've been doing the same thing for so long. A lot of time, we're just used to doing it, and we just do it without even thinking about it. But it's kind of like if you have a family member and you guys fight and you guys argue and all of that. But if somebody from the outside come in and try to fight with them, you're gonna be like, "Oh no, what you doing? That's my fam. You better step back." But I don't know, a lot of times I just think if you wanna have that certain respect, you first have to show that respect to your fellow brother and your fellow sister. Because sometimes I don't think we really just I don't know. But what do you guys think about the N word? Is that word very, very offensive to you? Do you take more offense to it when you hear somebody not of your race say it? Those are not. And then this another thing too. When it comes to the situation of the two kids getting expelled, they were seniors at home and they got expelled, and we're under lockdown, but they got expelled, so they're not going to be able to graduate or whatever. And another thing, so many people forget that the internet never forgets. The internet never forgets anything. So if it's anything that you're about to do, or you about to post that joke that you think's funny, or you're about to make a skit video that you think is, just make it as funny, because I just think when it comes to the video that they posted, it really wasn't funny. It really wasn't funny. At least if you're gonna make a outline joke, make it be funny. Don't come in with no distasteful stuff that you meant to do in a very untasteful way, if you know what I mean. But I don't know what you guys think. I think that's about all I got for now. But I'm not really that sleepy. I'm not really that sleepy, so I'm probably gonna go and check on a few other stories, and I'm gonna come right back because I don't wanna run this too long. I don't wanna run this too long. It's just like 2 people here anyway. I know as I continue to go on and on, the numbers will build up, but let me see. Do Is there any breaking news going on? Okay. 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 So this is a little news. Well, everybody been talking about that. Let me see here what they talking about over here. hmm So I hope you guys been doing fine. I hope y'all been hanging on in there. Let's see here. Go here. Let me see. Oh no, they ain't talking about nothing. Mm-mm. Okay. Okay, so if I don't go back to sleep, I'm gonna come back for like 15 minutes or something. But for the few people that did come into the live, just make sure you tap that subscribe button if you have not. Make sure you hit that like button and most definitely stay tuned. And I'm signing out. Katie Talk 101. I'm Katie and I am talking. Love you, YouTube. Until next time. I'm gonna be right back though. Love ya.